Hi everybody, my name is Melissa and this is my first recording and I'm a little nervous, but I wanted to document my journey. I've decided to have the vertical sleeve gastrectomy and I knew that these recordings would be an important part of my process. Not only for me to reflect on how far I'm going to come, but to also give back to the people who need this type of input. I've watched so many YouTube videos and they're so important in this decision. Not only to show you what to expect, but also to encourage you and to give you hope that there's light at the end of the tunnel, because I realized that this decision has been one of the most hardest decisions I have ever made. It's so scary. But it's just, I think without these videos, trying to do it on your own is even worse. So I'm hoping that through my recordings, I can kind of give back. So just to start with my story as an introduction, because I don't want this video to go too long. I'm 30. From Southern California, and my highest weight was 276. I've currently lost 10 pounds. I'm at 266 currently, and my journey started about 2 years ago. I went in for a health checkup with my physician and found out I was pre-diabetic and kind of freaked out. Diabetes runs in my family. I have a grandfather who lost a leg and also a grandfather who died from complications to diabetes. And when I was pre-diabetic at age 28, I couldn't believe that I had put myself in that position at such a young age. And I knew right then and there I had to make a difference. So I initially started trying to lose weight, from yo-yo diets to diet pills to Weight Watchers. I tried a lot of different things. I go to the gym and nothing was really sticking. I tried the paleo. I tried, gosh, you name it, I did it. And it just wasn't working. Maybe because I wasn't trying hard enough, but it just, you lose your inflation. You get a little sidetracked and then all of a sudden you lost 10 pounds and you gain it all back in like a week. And it was disheartening. At the time, I was smoking a lot, about a pack a day. And I had been a smoker for about 11 years. Now, I initially thought I would try to quit, try to manage my diet and what I ate. Because I thought that would be easier than trying to quit smoking. I had never tried to quit smoking before. It scared me to death, and I kind of liked smoking. So I didn't do anything with my smoking habit for about a year. When I couldn't manage getting my diet and weight under control, I decided I would try a different, maneuver. So I went into Kaiser's health education program for smoking cessation, and within 3 months I was able to quit smoking. I did use the patch, and I did go to group counseling for once a week for 3 months, and I can say that January of next year in 2015 I will be smoke-free for 2 years. And that was really difficult. I didn't think I was ever going to be able to quit. But because I was, it gave me this strength that I never had before. So when I quit smoking, I had to learn to control my mind, which I know that sounds really ridiculous, but that's pretty much what it was. My mind would tell me to go outside and have a cigarette. I got in my car, my mind would say, it's time to smoke, it's time to light up a cigarette. You're in traffic, it's time to have a cigarette, you're at a party. And I had to physically tell my brain, no, we're not doing that. And to be able to have that inner communication with your consciousness was like really enlightening. And I realized that if I applied that to weight loss, I might be able to get where I felt like I should be. Now, span out another year or so later, you know, I've been to nutritionists, and because of the Kaiser programs there, I've been to a lot of their weight management classes and social workers, and I don't know, this eating thing is just so much more difficult than trying to quit smoking. And through the process with their health education program at Kaiser, I found out about Options. Now, Options is Kaiser's, well, at least down here in Southern California, is Kaiser's introduction to bariatric surgery, but also the process that you have to complete before you can even be considered eligible for surgery. So I just completed that last month, and I'm currently waiting my consult with my surgeon this Friday. And I'm kind of freaking out. You know, I never thought this was going to be my journey. I previously to even considering Options, I thought I could do it on my own. I thought, you know, I was mentally capable, physically capable. You know, I don't have any comorbidities. Sorry, I hate that word. You know, I don't have anything keeping me from eating good and working out and doing all that. But, you know, I've been struggling for over a year and a half trying to do it on my own. And I came to the realization that just like when I quit smoking, bariatric surgery is just a tool that you use to get to where you want to be. People can call it cheating or the easy way out, but really, I'm going to have to work my ass off just as hard as I would without it. This tool is just going to force me to make the right decisions for the next year or two. You know, this is just going to make me do what I'm supposed to do and keep with it. And I think that's just what I need. I need something that's going to, you know, if I eat the wrong thing, it's going to slap me around and say, knock that off. You know, you can't do those things. And what I'm trying to get out of this, well, I shouldn't say trying, what I'm going to get out of this surgery is new habits, new healthy habits, new ways of approaching food. You know, I had, you know, about 12 years of terrible diet and terrible eating habits. I would go all day without eating. My first meal would be about 12, 1 o'clock. And what I would eat, fast food. And I would binge eat. I would order like 2 meals and then binge eat them all because I was so hungry. But then, you know, the next day would happen and I would do the same thing. And it was just this cycle of binging and you know, just stuffing my face. And it got to the point where I didn't care what I ate. I was hungry and I was going to eat whatever was around and what was ever quickest and whatever I knew was going to taste really good. I didn't care about how many calories or, you know, what was going to do to my body. It was awful. And now I like seriously regret that I ever did that. I mean, it's okay to indulge once in a while, but you can't just be careless in what you eat. You need to care about what you put in your body. And I never thought that way. You know, I'm excited for this journey. I'm excited for this process. I'm scared to death. I'm hoping that these videos will document not only my struggles, because I want to be honest with everyone and with myself, but I also want to give people hope. You know, I was never big growing up. A lot of the YouTube videos that I watch will say, you know, growing up they were the big kid and, you know, they've always dieted and all that, but I was never that way. I was athletic. I never even contemplated my weight until I was a senior in high school. I don't even know what size I was before a senior in high school. When I stopped eating my home cooked meals and started fending for myself in the real world, that's when I put on my weight. I also moved up to Oregon by myself when I was 19. And I moved in with a boyfriend at the time, and I was so scared of getting pregnant that I put myself on Depo shots, and I was on Depo for 5 years. And not that it constitutes for all the weight that I gained, but I gained my weight so fast during that time period that I do contribute a little bit of the depot to my weight gain. Of course, it was my diet. I was a huge pot smoker at that time, and we would eat so much crap and eat at, you know, awful times, and it was just a parade of food constantly. And, you know, I got here so quickly and I didn't even realize what was happening. I knew I was getting big, but I just never paid attention to it or let it bother me, or I don't know. It never really affected me until I moved back from Oregon at 24 and, at 21, no, 22, when I moved back at 22, but it's not really the point. I mean, I didn't care for so long. And now that I'm 30, and with my diagnosis of being pre-diabetic 2 years ago, I've realized how much I've screwed up. And I'm so happy that there's this surgery that can give me my life back, that can give me a second chance to make it right. Because I know deep down, I'm a healthy person. I'm an active person. This obese body is not me. And I'm just hoping that I have the strength to pull through it and to do all the things that I need to do, because the surgery is my second chance. And I'm going to end on that note because I'm going a little over, but of course I can talk and talk forever now that I feel more comfortable in front of the camera. It's always the initial beginning where it gets really scary. So I hope that others will follow this journey. If not, you know, it is for me, but it is also for you. If you have any questions for me or comments for me or anything, I am open for anything. I'm excited to start this journey and to let you guys share it with me. So hopefully I'll talk to you guys again soon. Okay,